The Stranger is a seminal work originally published in 1942. It is a cornerstone of existentialist literature, telling the story of Mersault, an apathetic and indifferent man whose life changes dramatically after he kills a man on an Algerian beach. Through Mersault, Camus delves into profound themes such as the absurdity of life, alienation, and the search for meaning in a world devoid of inherent purpose. In this video, we'll focus on three notable English translations of The Stranger, those by Stuart Gilbert, Matthew Ward, and Sandra Smith. Each translation brings a unique perspective and interpretation to Camus' work, reflecting different linguistic choices, cultural sensitivities, and stylistic nuances. Our discussion will center on three key aspects: fidelity to the original text, stylistic rendering, and cultural sensitivity. Fidelity to the original text. First, let's consider fidelity to the original text. Stuart Gilbert's translation, published in 1946, was the first to introduce English-speaking audiences to Camus' novel. Gilbert's version is known for its close adherence to the original French text, but it also reflects some interpretative choices that slightly alter the tone and nuances of the original. For example, Gilbert's translation sometimes embellishes Camus' minimalist prose, potentially adding layers of meaning not present in the original text. In contrast, Matthew Ward's 1988 translation is often praised for its rigorous adherence to Camus' concise and direct style. Ward sought to preserve the existential detachment and sparse prose of the original, resulting in a translation that many consider to be closer to Camus' intentions. Ward's version strips away any superfluous embellishments, aiming for a raw and unadorned rendering of the text. Sandra Smith's 2012 translation brings a fresh perspective, combining fidelity with a modern sensibility. Smith maintains the directness of Camus' prose while ensuring that contemporary readers can fully engage with the text. Her translation is noted for its clarity and precision, capturing the existential bleakness and emotional restraint of the original. Stylistic rendering. Next, we turn to stylistic rendering. Gilbert's translation, while faithful in many respects, sometimes diverges stylistically from Camus' original. His translation reflects the literary norms of the mid-20th century, occasionally introducing a more formal or literary tone that contrasts with Camus' intentionally plain and straightforward style. Ward's approach, on the other hand, emphasizes brevity and simplicity, mirroring Camus' minimalist aesthetic. Ward's translation is characterized by its sharp, unembellished prose, which effectively conveys the existential themes of the novel. His commitment to maintaining the structural and syntactical integrity of the original French is evident throughout his translation. Sandra Smith strikes a balance between these approaches, providing a modern yet faithful rendition of Camus' work. Her translation respects the original's stylistic elements while making subtle adjustments to enhance readability and accessibility for today's audience. Smith's version is both evocative and precise, capturing the essence of Camus' existential exploration. Gilbert, Ward, and Smith show cultural sensitivity in their translations of Albert Camus' The Stranger. They carefully consider language nuances and cultural context to preserve the original's tone and meaning. Their work ensures Camus' themes resonate with diverse audiences.